What we're gonna do. We're gonna go volume 7. It's a little loud in here. All right, we should be live. There we go. We got somebody there. Hello, how are you? There's the Nagel. What's up, Steve Sierra? How are you, buddy? All right, good. All right, everybody's popping in. Some people I just can't seem to get rid of, no matter how mean I am. They still keep showing up like cockroaches. Alexa, volume 6. Hey, Kyle Dotson, fucking ringer. How are you? Welcome. There's my brother. It's Dennis. It's Jeff Feinberg. All right. Good stuff. Jeff Feinberg, hit that retweet button, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. YouTube not working? No, it's working just fine. Charlie's here. My brother's here. Whatever. All right. I appreciate it. How are you? Welcome. I've been under a lot of stress. Been freaking out. But I think I'm okay. Now. We'll get through the show. I can put in a couple of wagers. And we'll just go for everything. Will be just fine. I have been kind of freaking out, though. Put a lot of time and energy into yesterday, and I thought it was all going to be for nothing. But I think we're going to be okay. All right? I got a lot of that, Jeff Feinberg. Don't worry about it. I did not, G-Man Joe. I haven't watched a Met game in like 8 years. 8 strong. Because I went to a Met game. So that counts. But I don't care. No, I didn't. I saw on Twitter. I don't care. All right. All right, so let's get into it. Don't want to do a lot on last week. Has nothing to do with my future record. But I just want to get to the PGA Championship. But I don't want to screw anybody who had a good week last week. All right? That's funny, Andy. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. I think that's a thing. I don't know. Oh, we got a little show and tell. I've had this thing since last week, and I haven't opened it. I've been waiting for you guys. You want me to open it now? This is from Carter Franz, our Stroll G or Strolge or some goofy name on DraftKings. It's a notable top tenner. But he sent me a present. I don't know what it is. It's not a golf ball. So I was going to open it now. All right, well, show and tell action. We like show and tell. I can't open this. I need a knife. I got myself a little cutter here. Oh, yeah. We're prepared. I'm going to break my cutter. All right, that's not going to work. All right, hold on. Breaking out the big guns. Oh, that was easy. All right, it's a book. Bagels Bagels Book Club. What the fuck? Hey, Jeff, here's a gift for your niece. Oh, how sweet is this? It's a gift for my niece. My daughter Claudia wrote it when she was 3. Thanks for the entertainment every Wednesday night. Special shout out to everybody who comments, some funny MFers. Take it easy. Carter and Claudia. I'm sitting here saying, what the hell is this? That is unbelievable. All right, I'm going to see my niece next month in San Diego, and I am going to breathe it. Look, it even says it in there. Nagel, look, to Cassidy. Can you see that? To Cassidy from Claudia. That is like the nicest thing anybody's ever done. Seriously, and some of you guys have been doing some nice things for me. This is unbelievable. This is karma, baby. Oh, I am so excited. This is the nicest thing ever. Wow. 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 That's beyond thoughtful. Little baby gift. Little baby swag. I like it. All right. Thank you so much, Carter. I appreciate that. All right. Watch out for that guy in the Lister League this week. That's unbelievable. All right. Let's do so there. All right, so that was our show and tell. I want to give a shout out to Augie and my friend Big Red. Those guys, they're taking over the Lister League standings with spreadsheets. One's a Google Doc, one's an Excel. They're both going to be doing it. I'm going to be sending them out whenever they're done. My other guy, Oz, he can't do it anymore. So I needed a new guy. Augie stepped up. Big Red stepped up. Those guys know how to do that stuff. And we have a new. So thank you to those guys helping the team. I also want to just apologize. Been under a lot of stress lately. I've been losing my shirt. And since the Masters, I've been getting killed. And I've been a little mean. I'm not a mean person per se. I get mad when people mess with me, but in general, I'm a pretty happy guy. At least I want to be. And I've been a little impatient. I don't know if that's come across. Some of you have deserved it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to be better. And that's really all you can do. Perfection is unattainable, but we can just try to improve. Right? Right. Okay. So, apologies to everybody. Except some of you. Some of you can F off. All right. Byron Nelson Listener League. The famous FS. The famous FS. You know, I wanted to go back and look and see if any of these people won before, but he had 628.5 points. He won by 26. He got 40 points overall for the race for the bagel standings right here. This guy right there. And, yeah, his lineup wasn't – I really wasn't impressed by it, but he beat me by 200 points, so I can't really give him too much shit. He had Berger, T3, Patton Kizzire, T3, Jordan Spieth, T9, Taylor Gooch, T39, Adam Schenk, son of a sod farmer, T34, and who the fuck is Roger Sloan? T34, Roger Sloan. He beat Rahm, I think. 6-6. Beats Rahm, beats everybody. Roger Sloan. First time Roger Sloan's been in the winning Lister League lineup. I'll tell you that. I don't even have to fact check that. I'm positive. That is the case. So good on the famous FS. I sent all the trophy balls out yesterday. Went to the post office. I sent one to Ireland, sent one to Jersey, and this guy I think's in Ohio. So the last three winners, you're all getting your balls. Congratulations. Interesting scenario happening in the Lister League. Second place, notable top tens. Everybody's favorite segment, Coach. Notable top tens. Tompkins RM44, who's becoming Xander Schauffele-esque in the Lister League. This is his third second-place finish this year. Finished second at Torrey, second at Valero, and second at the Byron Nelson. Tompkins RM. He's tied for the lead in the overall standings with that fucking ringer, Kyle Dotson. But I think the rule is he's not eligible to win because he hasn't won yet. I think that's the rule. Right? Or do we say you don't have to win? No, I think we said we had to win. I got to go back and look. I don't remember. I think you have to win to get the trophy. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Coach Scott finished in third Coach Scott with 3 tees. Another one of our coaches finished the third. He got 20 points. Artie with a late move. Finished in 4th place. 15 points. Notable top 10 for Artie. Congratulations. Love Big Blue. Finished in 5th place. 12 points. I think that's Dylan. Because we have a Love Big Blue, and then we have there's another Big Blue guy. And Bobby Phelps is a Ranger fan. He's got Bleed Blue. And there's all sorts of blue going on. Anyway, 5th place. 6th place, notable top 10. Notable pain in my ass. M. Ruvalo. Finished in 6th place. He got 9 points. And I think he jumped ahead of me in the overall standings. Not happy about that. F that guy. Newark Cat, 1981. NYK Cat. I say Newark. But he finished in 7th place. He's got 7 points. Comedy Mogul, who I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact is not funny, finished in 8th place. He's got 5 points. Kenergy, 619. Baby Swag, notable top 10. Finished in 9th place, got 3 points, and also jumped ahead of me in the overall standings. Very much not happy about that. And Joe Idone 10, Tour Picks. Our buddy Joe Idone, who won the Listener League last year and does not play. Came back in 1 week, notable top 10. Fucking sharp, that guy, that Joe Idone. He's a handsome fella. Finished in 10th place, got 1 point. He's on the board. Congratulations. So overall, it's getting tight. Kyle Dotson, the fucking ringer, is now tied with Ryan Tompkins, who's not eligible to win. But people are nipping at the heels. So they're out there. I tweeted them out. Augie and Big Red put a spreadsheet together, updated the standings. It's getting tight. Halfway through the season. Good stuff. Race for the bagel. Right there. All right. Done with notable top 10s. Congratulations to all our winners. Just real fast last week. K.H. Lee, who won, was 118th in birdies, so he was never going to be on my radar. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned him when he was like a $6,000 guy, like a notable $6,000 playable guy, the last couple of tournaments before this one. But I don't get any credit for that. 118th in birdies, not on my radar. Sam Burns was 8th in birdie or better percentage, and he was 11% owned. Missed that one. And one and done, Daniel Berger. I mean, God damn it. This happens all the time. The Byron Nelson. Alexa, volume 5. The Byron Nelson was the 14th ranked tournament. Now, Hideki was 15th. I already took him. I could take him again. But Berger's 16th on the OWGR. I mean, that was the guy. That should have been the guy. If I just stuck to my system, that should have been the guy. Did I stick to the guy? No. But Berger was undercursed. And I'm like, I'm not doing that because it just happened the week before. Serves me right. Alexa, skip. That song sucks. All right, so word of my lesson, Berger finished T3. Pretty much the best I could do. You're not going to take K.H. Lee. I wasn't going to take Burns. Berger was the guy. And T3, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't drop too much in the standings because anybody would have made a big move if they had K.H. Lee. No one had K.H. Lee in their freaking one and done. So I'm fine. Plummeting in the standings and the overall. I got 4 out of 6. Harry Higgs missed the cut. Harry Higgs was fine. Harry Higgs was cruising along. He's 2 under par to start his second round on Friday. Some idiot tweets me and says, hey, Harry Higgs. Immediate, made 5 bogeys the rest of the day, or 4 bogeys the rest of the day. Missed the cut. Karma, screwed. Do not fucking tweet me. Golf results. Or, hey, look at that. Or eyeballs. Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad luck. You're talking to a pitcher during a no-hitter. You're not supposed to do that. Know the fucking rules. Oh, wow, great pick. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Now I missed the cut because you can't shut your mouth. Know the rules. Fucking amateur hour. And I can't deal with it. This is what I'm talking about, being apologetic for not being happy. But fuck you guys because you're fucking with me and you're messing with my lineups. And you're messing with my karma and my positive energy. All right? I have a hard enough time not texting my brother to say, hey, Harry Higgs is in great shape. I have a hard enough time not doing that. You know why I don't do that? Because I've learned my lesson. Because as soon as I open my fucking fat mouth, I'm in the water. It happens all the time. Every week. So shut your mouth, tweet somebody else, and leave me alone. All right? After this show's over, I'm dead to you until next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. All right? That's how we want it. Kirshner, you jerk. Know the rules. Know the rules. All right. Got that out of my system. PGA Championship. All right. Moving on. 8-17. We're okay. I've had some success in this event the last couple of years. Now, I say success. It's a fluid situation. It's up for interpretation. 2018, Patrick Reed was my one and done pick. I think it was at Quail Hollow. Was that right? Might have been a Bell Reef. Hard golf course. Long. She's going to have a short game. Patrick Reed. Perfect, right? Well, he missed the cut. So that wasn't great. Last year at Harding Park, I had Brooksy. I was big on Brooksy last year at Harding Park. And he was top 5. That's when he made that comment about DJ. I don't have anybody to worry about on Saturday. And then he ended up finished T29. Plummeted. That hurt. Oh, my brother last year at Harding Park at the PGA, he was like second in the $100,000 contest. Right? He was ready to split 60 grand like 4 ways or something on Saturday. Apoplectic. That night. I think he ended up winning like $12. But that Saturday night was pretty cool. Brooksy was part of that team. 2019 PGA at Bethpage, which I was there. I had Rory who backdoored his way to a T8 and Xander who fell to a T16 in my one and done. So one and done hasn't been great. But the year that they played at Bethpage Black, I crafted my lineup in a way, this kind of the same way I crafted it tonight. I have a lot of the same guys where I was just thinking it's going to be hard and you got to have a short game and it's long and big, beefy golf course. And I wanted real players. And for some reason at Bethpage Black, I rostered Kyle Stanley, who was the only one who missed the cut. Everybody else was great. And I don't want to go over everybody because it's pretty much going to give away my team. But I had 3 guys in the top 20 and 2 guys, 30 to 50. But Kyle Stanley missed the cut. Because only an idiot would roster Kyle Stanley at Bethpage Black, and I am an idiot, and I did that. Last year at Harding Park last year, I got 6-6 through. Xander T10, Joel Damon T10, Brooksy fell to a T29, and 3 guys, T43. You know who I rostered last year? Abe Answer. How about that? See? I rostered Rom last week. I rostered Abe Answer this last year. I'm not beyond reproach. Billy Horschel, T43. Ryan Palmer, can't get enough of that guy, T43. So, haven't had great success. My brother was awesome in this event last year. So, what am I looking for now? All right. It's going to be hard, obviously. It might not be as hard as we may think it is. I'm still kind of. I want it to be hard. I don't think it's going to be impossible hard though. I think the winning score is going to get into the teens because of the par fives and the lack of wind. So I don't think it's going to be impossible. I don't think 5 under is going to win. We know it's long. It's a major. And kind of like it when I made my team at the Masters, I want major pedigree. I want experience. I'm not really going for these big hitting younger guys. I want some experience, some moxie. Being able to deal with the elements. You got the Pete Dye factor. Ball striking bastards, right? Pete Dye? That's right in my wheelhouse. But it's a beefy Pete Dye golf course. But is it going to play like Whistling Straits? I have no idea. I don't know if the wind's going to pick up. I don't know. Who knows? Didn't really comp Whistling Straits for whatever reason. You got these Paspalum greens. A lot of work the last couple of days trying to find Paspalum PGA events and guys playing them and going back years. Paspalum greens. It affects your short game, affects your chipping, affects the green speed. They haven't had any rain. You have wind. It's a lot of stuff. And it's going to be fucking hard. And it's Pete Dye. And it's going to be a mental, like I have some mental fortitude. All right, I don't want any mental midgets. No offense. And you're on the coast. You got coastal. You got that coastal thing. So there's a lot to factor in. So that's why I've been having a hard time. A major pedigree and this freaking wind. What's the wind going to do? And should there be a wind stack? Should we worry about our guys dead Thursday afternoon going into or Friday afternoon? Latest I looked at the wind. I don't think there's a distinct advantage. We're talking a 5 miles an hour difference of wind, 15 to 20. No one's getting creamed with the wind. All right. Sierra, be careful with Charlie. All right, just be careful. I don't know if that's a good match. My boy Steve and Charlie. I don't know if that's a great match. Oh boy. All right. So let's get into it. You ready? Let's get into it. We'll rip through this real fast, and then we'll do like a Q&A later. You hit your likes, your retweets. Since the YouTube thing, my Twitter traffic has been a lot. It's been less, and I don't love that. So if you like if you like the show, you know what? Screw it. You can like it, you can retweet it, you can subscribe, you can do whatever you want. You tell somebody. I don't care. I'm not giving away shit, so you guys spread the word. I've gotten too popular. There's way too many people bothering me. So, don't tell anybody about the show. All right? How about that? Let's be contrarian. We're not going to tell anybody. It's our little secret. All right. All right, we'll do all that later. We did that. We'll do that next. Later. We'll do that later. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, so all these ownership projections are from my friends over at Fanshare Sports. They gave me a promo code. Now, my brother, it's a pain in the ass. 40 minutes before I'm ready to do the show, he's asking me for ownership. And it's not just one guy. It's the whole freaking thing. But, it's my brother. He's got a baby. Got to help him out, even though he's ahead of me in the race for the bagel standings. But if you want ownership projections, they gave me a promo code, Bagel20, on Fair and Share, and you can, whatchamacallit, get a little discount. And you get all the ownership. They have a whole, I need to go back on the site and figure out all the other tools they have. Because they have strokes gain data in there, and they got stuff. Course fit, and who's hot, and who's not, and who's getting talked up. The whole thing. Bagel20, Fanshare Sports. I appreciate those guys giving me ownership. I don't know what I'd do without it. Maybe I'd win. Maybe I'd win. If the PGA Championship is not your thing, for whatever reason, because it's too hard, they got there's a Corn Ferry Tour event this week. There's the women are playing in Virginia this week, and if you want a sheet, you want a course history and recent form, like nice little sheet, because you want to bet on the women or bet on the Corn Ferry instead. I almost bet on Grayson Sig last week on the Corn Ferry because I went to Green Square Golf, greensquare.golf. Green Square Golf on Twitter. Our boys Mike Miller and Matt Wiley. And you can you have access to all these tournaments, including the PGA this week, which I used. And since Wiley mentioned it on his show, and Wiley is Green Square Golf, I might as well say that what he said about Stevie Bamford, my new best friend Stevie Bamford, and the golf betting system, yo, they got great stuff. You got to bookmark that shit. The combi stats and the court. They had a Pete Dye course sheet, strokes gained on that. The majors, all the majors, the last 5 years. My new best friend Stevie Bamford putting out intel. All right, enough of those guys. Bagel20. I got a promo code. I'm very proud of that. All right, I'm going to start from the top and just work my way down. Try to give like a little bit on everybody. Rory. It's very easy and kind of lazy, in my opinion, in your comments. It's a little, oh, screw you, Barry, you jerk. Pick your own losers. It's very easy and kind of lazy to say, hey, Rory, he won last week. He's back. He won here before. This is a lock. I understand, obviously. They had a lot of rain when he ran away with it on the weekend. He was unleaded. He wasn't leading after round one or round two. After the wind came in, the storm came in. They didn't even play a full round on Saturday. Rory played a whole bunch of holes on Sunday on a very wet golf course. This is not going to be the case this week. If it's going to play firm and fast, I don't like Rory McIlroy. I haven't in any major in the last 5 years, and it's proven to be effective. Going into Portrush, when Rory was the favorite, after he won the Canadian Open, and he had already won the Players, and it's like, now he's going to his hometown, and how could he possibly not win? And the first freaking shot, he hits like out of bounds, makes an 8, and misses the cut. Firm, fast, windy. Don't love it. It's very easy to make the to just pencil him in. He's playing a different golf course than he won at 9 years ago, in my opinion. Plus, Christ, Rory was broken 2 weeks ago, and now he's the highest price guy, and he's the favorite. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It shouldn't be the case. Why? Because he won here 9 years ago? In August, and now he's playing there in May. It's just different things. It's just not that. It just doesn't work like that. So I don't love Rory. Justin Thomas. This is the Pampered Fucks Tour, right? I I don't know. The jury is still out for me on whether JT is on the Pampered Fucks Tour. If he needs a soft golf course, if the wind picks up, if it's going to bother him, if it's hard, he doesn't. JT has a how do I say this? When JT's on the top of his game, it always seems to be at like a PGA soft type setup. Now, he's won a PGA Championship. I understand. He's won a Honda Classic. I understand. But I can't get it out of my head that it's like, maybe it's like he's a pampered fuck. And that could be a problem. If this plays hard, I don't know. DJ's a little bit more better track record. He's won at really hard golf courses. Seems to be just today, after the press conference, everyone's like, DJ, lock it up. He's the drift guy. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I could see that. I could also not see it. Because if he goes out and shoots 80 tomorrow, it's like, maybe the knees bother him. If he goes out and shoots 63 tomorrow, well, yeah, he's DJ. Good luck. Good fucking luck. No idea. Rob. I was a guest on my friend Steve and Boston Capper's golf gambling podcast on Monday. I had to pick one guy above 10,000, and I picked Jon Rahm. It's more personal than anything else. If you're new to the show, I can't stand Jon Rahm. I want to see him lose. I do not want to see him win. I've been saying for 4 years, a little overrated. People get in my ass about that. All right. Out of the guys above 10,000, not named Jordan Spieth, Rahm's the highest owned at 17%. It was higher than Rory, the JT, than DJ, and Bryson. From a want him to lose perspective, I like that. People are thinking like I'm thinking. I mean, not for the same reasons, but thinking like I'm thinking, like, oh, Rahm's the play. Oh, he's good in the wind. Oh, he's good on golf courses, hard golf courses, whatever. Fine. I stand by. His major record sucks. Now, he could backdoor top 10 and top 5 this, and yeah, congratulations. He'll probably go out on an early day, and there'll be no wind, and he'll be fine, and then wind will pick up, and everybody will fall back to him, and he'll end up in the top 10. Sure. You're smart for predicting that. So it's like he's 17% owned. So he's gotten so popular that I'm comfortable not thinking he's going to win. Like, I'm not really terrified. If he was low owned and he sucked now and something's wrong with him and the kid's affecting him and the equipment change is affecting him, and that was all the chatter, I'd be like, oh, fuck. He's probably going to go and win this week. But since it's like, he's good on hard golf courses, he's good in the wind, he's due, he's too good not to have won a major. If that's what you're hearing, like, yeah, well, no. They were probably wrong. But, I don't know. Good luck. I have to bet him. I got to keep the streak going. I got a slew of losing Jon Rahm tickets. We're just going to keep it going. Anybody who's wondering what's going on with Jon Rahm, it's not the equipment, it's not the baby, it's not anything. It's right here. This guy. What has 2 thumbs and has fucked Jon Rahm's career? And this guy right here. Betting him all the time. Till it's over. Bryson. My dad's one and done pick. Very simple to say. Oh, 700 to 800 yards. Going to be long. Give me Bryson. That's Jack Nagel. Does his picks in 30 seconds. Maybe less. Might have been a 5-seconder this time. He likes Bryson. He don't care about the Ander curse. Now Bryson's got a little Nagel stink on him. Not looking good for Bryson. It's not going to play like a Winged Foot in terms of the length and him having the advantage. It's Pete Dye. It might be windy. I'm not loving it. Can he win by 6? Yes. Is he going to? No idea. I don't know if JT's going to win. I don't know if DJ's going to win. I don't know if Rory's going to win. I don't know if Rob's going to win. I don't know if Bryce's going to win. No idea. I have no idea who's winning this tournament. I'll tell you that right now. And that's the type of stuff you come here for. No idea. I don't think it's going to happen. Being in the rough this week is a lot worse than when you would be in the rough at Winged Foot. It's just a hunch. Jordan Spieth coming in good form. Fits the golf course, has the short game. It's almost too obvious, right? Right. 21% owned. Second highest owned guy on the slate. Dick Nancy in accounting is picking Jordan Spieth. And, yeah, I could see it. Of course I could see it. He's been playing the best out of everybody coming in. It's kind of due. Third at the Masters. Yeah. I get it. But it's golf. And it's not that easy. And if he hits one off the planet and he's in a bad spot, like he ended up at Augusta and makes a 9 or a quad or a triple or whatever he did. No, it was the 9th hole. I think he made a 7 on 9. And knocks himself out of the tournament. Who knows? It's golf. But it's just I'm not playing Jordan Spieth. I would not besmirch any of you for playing anybody. Pick who you want to play who you pick, whatever. Do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. It's not what I'm doing. I took a bold strategy this week. All right? A really bold strategy. My roster is littered with guys that either can't win, they don't win, or they won't win. It's like the ultimate contrarian strategy. None of these guys can win. Now, that being said, Hideki at the Masters, I said he's not going to win, but he could probably top 5, and I'm okay with that. Turns out he can win, and he did. It's good strategy for me. So maybe I should just pick guys that can't win, because I've been trying to pick guys that can win, and I've been shitty for a month. So we're just changing up a little bit. We're going to pick guys that can't win or don't win. Can't, don't, or won't. One of those 3. Sometimes all 3 apply. So my first pick is Hideki. There is absolutely no way he's going to win 2 majors in a row. Right? Right. Can't win. There's no way. It's impossible. He's like 30 to 1. He should be 200 to 1 because the odds of him winning this tournament are astronomical because he's not going to win 2 in a row. Look how long it took him just to win 1. Now, can you make the argument that the pressure's off? He can freewheel a little bit? Why not? All right. I need somebody who can play well at a Pete Dye golf course. I need somebody with a little length, a little beef off the tee. I need someone with some past Palom experience, Pete Dye experience. And, dude, he's 3% owned. 3. That's 8 times less the ownership than Victor Hovland, who's 24. Is Victor Hovland going to outperform Hideki Matsuyama by 8? It's really simple. I know Hideki's not going to win. Fine. But can he top 5? Why not? Hideki, his last 4 majors, 22nd, 17th, 13th, and 1st. Since 2017, that's 4 years, 16 majors. He's got 2 missed cuts in 16 majors. That's good. And a lot of them are top 20s. He's never missed a cut at a PGA Championship. Not once. Last week, listen, he went to Japan. He came back. He's quarantined. He hasn't swung a club in forever. 39th at Quail Hollow. Or no, not Quail Hollow. The other one. 39th. Went out there, made a couple birdies. Batted it around a little bit. No big deal. No, the pressure's off. He's a conquering hero. Why not? Love Justin Thomas, right? You hear Justin Thomas won on Paspalum at Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia at the CIMB Classic. You know who finished second there? Hideki Matsuyama. You know who finished fifth? The second time JT won there? Hideki Matsuyama. And you know who finished fifth when Pat Perez won that tournament? The Prince of Paspalum, Pat Perez? Hideki Matsuyama, fifth. He's finished fifth there twice, and he has a second. When Pat Perez won, Xander was third, by the way. He could top 5 here. He's 3% owned. No one's playing him. I'm starting with Hideki. You like that? I don't care. All right? Yes, General, we can't win. I got a whole roster of guys that can't win or won't win or don't win. I am a little worried about Colin Morikawa. I'm not going to lie. The only top 10 he has in a major is the one he won last year. I was talking to my friend Steve on the podcast the other night. Kind of like concession was kind of like just from the runoff areas and chipping and and Morikawa won concession. We're kind of looking at that maybe as like a comp course in terms of around the greens. It's a different grass type though, and I have that whole Colin Morikawa at Pete Dye tracks thing in my head. It wasn't great. He was okay at Heritage, fell on Sunday, but I am a little worried about Colin Morikawa. He's fucking awesome. Ball striking bastard. Is the short game going to be good enough? No idea. Rooting for Xander, obviously. No bet on Xander. Not on my DraftKings team. Total, just free. Just free. Go do your thing. I know people are betting him. I know he's high owned on DraftKings. I understand. I got to do my part. So I'm not playing Xander. I'm worried about Brooks. I stayed away from Brooks. I played Hideki instead of Hovland. Why? I have the Masters champion at 3% ownership when the Puerto Rico and Mayakoba champion is 24% owned. And I hate to say anything negative about Victor Hovland, but it's just fucking absurd. And if you don't understand how that is absurd, if you don't see the value in playing Hideki, that's your problem. Yo, Webb Simpson record in majors is freaking obscene. I think he has one missed cut in 5 years. Now, doesn't have a, well, no, I can't say that either. I didn't write it down. I'm not playing Webb Simpson. I'm just saying, I don't think he's long enough. I have it in my head. He's kind of a wuss. And I only want to play him on Bermuda and on shorter tracks. It's just me. His record in majors is phenomenal, and if you like him play Webb Simpson, go ahead. 10% owned, courtesy of Fanshare. Promo code BAGEL20. I know Charlie likes Patrick Reed. I don't think Patrick Reed's a good enough iron player to win this week. I know it's a long golf course. I know it's hard. But I haven't seen enough of Reed on like a Pete Dye golf course and wind and all that stuff. It's just not enough for me. And he's 13% owned. He's not flying under the radar. He's the 1, 2, 1. He's the second highest owned guy in that range. No, third. Excuse me. That's an 8. He's third. Hovland, Xander, then Reed. So people are playing Patrick Reed, Charlie. You probably told Steve Sierra to bet it. Steve's going to lose, and then Steve's going to be mad at you. Not really, because Steve's awesome, but I don't know. Patrick Reed can win. I'm not playing anybody that can win. I'm sticking with that. You may laugh. You may think it's ridiculous, but hey, listen, Gary Woodland won the U.S. Open. Shane Lowry won the Open Championship. Hideki Matsuyama won the Masters. It can be done. It can be done. Everybody's picking players who could win. I'm picking players who can't win. And we're going to see how this plays out. I like it. All right, so I have nothing to say about Patrick Cantlay. See, Patrick Cantlay is a mess, 3% owned, and Hideki is like, why not Hideki? Same ownership, 3%. There's a difference there. Cam Smith and his ugly-ass haircut, I don't like it at 13%. I really don't like Berger. I don't know why Berger's so popular. I mean, I guess I do know why. Flew up the leaderboard T3 last week. Berger's record in majors is terrible. Although at Bethpage Black, when his girlfriend was severely rude to me, he was playing in a group with Emiliano Grillo and Paul Casey. I was following around because I had Paul Casey. And Berger was near the top of the leaderboard. He was playing well. I wanted to talk to his girlfriend about it. She was having none of it. Bitch. All right. I like Tony Finau. I want guys that can't win. Tony Finau can't win, doesn't win, and won't win. He's the trifecta. I think we could all agree on that. You guys all give me shit, but I'm telling you, you can't argue. Tony Finau doesn't win. His last 5 majors, 3rd, 4th, 8th, 38th, 10th. That's 4 top 10s, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 1 missed cut in a major since 2017. Boy can play in majors. At the PGA Championship, he's got 5 out of 6 made cuts. He's 13% owned, which is less than Daniel Berger, which is the same as Cam Smith. It's not a chalky Finau week. And you know what? It should be. It should be. Look at that major record. You want to talk about pass, pal, and greens? Tony Finau can't putt, right? That's the worst part of his game. What if he could putt? What if he could putt on this grass and you're going to get the optimal performance out of Tony Finau? His only win on the PGA Tour is the Puerto Rico Open, pass, pal, and greens. This year, it's Saudi Arabia, pass, pal, and greens, second place to DJ. Can't win. Tony Finau wants to finish second this week. I'm okay with that. He was 10th at the Masters. He was 17th at the Zurich in the team event. I don't even know who he played with. And then he missed, Champ, right? And then he missed the cut at Quail Hollow. He was fine. He missed a couple of late putts. He missed an eagle putt. He hit a shot from like 260 to 8 feet for eagle and missed the freaking putt. Made birdie next hole, had a 6-foot putt for birdie on the short par 4, and he missed that. And then he put it in the drink. He's fine. I'm not worried. He's got a T7 and a T8 at Mayakoba, which is on Pass Palom. Optimal green performance for Tony Finau, who can't win. Hard golf courses, not worried. 3rd at Portrush, 5th at Shinnecock, 8th at Winged Foot. Bring it on. Can't win, won't win, doesn't win. 13% owned. Second place, Tony Finau. Sign me up. I'm in. All right? All right. Moving along. I like it. Can't win. I do like Scotty Scheffler. Not playing him. Just saying. Might be a little, if it's windy out there and it's chilly, he's out there rocking that quarter zip. I fucking love that quarter zip. He was good at the match play. I think he was good at the players, both Pete Dye courses. I am worried about his just getting blown out to sea. At Torrey Pines this year, I had him. He was first round leader, and then he missed the cut. Not first round leader, but it's like 6-7 under on the south course, on the north course. Went to the south in the wind, got destroyed. A little worried about it. Might be a pampered fuck. I'm not sure. I love Scotty Scheffler. I'm not playing him this week, but I looked at him. 11% owned. Same as Matthew Fitzpatrick. Ownership, courtesy of Fast Share Sports, by the way. Promo code BAGEL20. Terrell Hatton, pretty popular, 12%. I mean, that's super popular. But people are playing him. I get it. He's a Euro. He's good around the green. Good in the wind. All understandable. He played well at Heritage. He was terrible, though, at the Players this year when I rostered him. Pete Dye, the architect of has a way of screwing with golfers' heads and testing you. And these going to be long, hard days of golf. And I just don't know if Hatton is up for the challenge. He wasn't up for the challenge at the Players recently. I know he played well at the Heritage in the second event back. He was playing great golf coming off the surgery and everything else. Fine. But I don't love it. I'm worried about it. I've never liked Louis Oosthuizen. Even in majors, I thought about it. He's 10% owned. Maybe if he was under 5, I would think about it. He's good in majors. I could see it. I'm not going there. You know who I like? You know who I like. Can't win. He's not going to win. He doesn't win. He won't win. I love Tommy Fleetwood. I do. Love Tommy Fleetwood this week. Last 5 majors. A second, 29th, a miscut, 19th, and a 46th. Okay. He missed the cut at Winged Foot. I understand. All right? It happens. Those Euro guys and the schedule and flying back and forth and quarantine and no fans, I'm going to give him a pass for that miscut. Since the 2017 U.S. Open, he's got 1 miscut in the majors. That's good. Now, his finishes haven't been spectacular, but he's made the cut. No one's expected him to win. He can't win. He doesn't win. He's not going to win. In his last 4 PGAs, 61st, 35th, 48th, 29th. Just pedestrian. Absolutely pedestrian. Nothing to be excited about. But every once in a while, Tommy Fleetwood pops up at a hard golf course in the wind. A second at the Open Championship. A second at the U.S. Open at Shinnecock. A 4th at Erin Hills, big, beefy golf course. He's got a phenomenal short game. He's a ball-striking bastard. He's played well at the Players. 5th place at the Players in 2019. He's good at the Honda. He's good at Bay Hill, big, beefy golf course. Sometimes the wind picks up. He was 5th at the Match Play. It's a Pete Dye golf course. Nah, he was 46th at the Masters. Fine. But then he was 10th, 14th at Quail Hollow. Get back into the swing of things. It's major season. He could pop. He could pop. Can he win? No. Will he win? No. But he could pop. He could be in the top 5. Why not? Why not Tommy Fleetwood? All right. So I like Tommy Fleetwood. Who else do I like? 7% owned Tommy Fleetwood. Got 18% Daniel Berger. Come on. What are we doing? You all hate Tommy Fleetwood because he can't win. Daniel Berger hasn't won anything. He hasn't performed in a major. He's been terrible. Because he's soft and he's straight vibing and he's got a mean girlfriend. And Claire Fleetwood is super nice. Claire Fleetwood returned my emails. We love Mrs. Fleetwood. So I'll play Tommy Fleetwood. I end up some little Euro flavor. Going to be important here. Trust me. Speaking of Euros, another guy who I can't really stand, but I can't escape his major record. All right? I like Justin Rose. Roster Justin Rose at 6%. Can he win? All right, he's a probably. Probably can't win. Can't say with 100% certainty that he can't win. He probably can't win. He does win. He does win. He won't win them. I know he won't win. But his last 6 majors, a 3rd, 20th, a 9th, miscut, 23rd, 7th. That's 5 top 25s, 1 miscut. Since 2018. I mean, this is absurd. That's what, 3-4 years? It's 12 majors. Since 2018. 12th, 10th, 2nd, 19th, miscut, 29th, 3rd, 20th, 9th, miscut, 23rd, 7th. That's absurd. It's like 11 top 20s out of 12 events. 1 miscut. All right, 10 top 20s. Absurd record in majors. Justin Rose. That's why MasterCard's paying him all that money. He's fucking relevant when it matters. Everybody shit on him because he left Bay Hill early and then he finished 7th in the Masters. Saving himself. Some of these events don't matter. Like the missed cut at the Valspar. Who gives a shit? Who cares? He missed a cut at the Valspar. We're going to shoot him now? He's preparing for the PGA Championship. Which, by the way, he finished 3rd here in 2012, if anybody's paying attention. It's going to play a little bit differently. I understand that. I'm not playing Rory because he won. But I'm not playing Rose because he finished 3rd here. I'm just saying it did happen. His last 9 PGA Championships, 3rd, 33rd, 24th, 4th, 22nd, miscut, 19th, 29th, 9th. The setup's not going to bother him. Distance isn't going to bother him. I am a little concerned about the short game. Yes, fine. But I got a major champion. I got a Euro. I'm not worried about the wind. I'm not worried about Paspalum greens. I think my buddy Steve is going to email me about this later after he watches the show, or he's going to mention it in the chat right now. I think the gold medal, the Olympics in Brazil, I believe those were on Paspalum greens. Gold medal, Justin Rose. If that's not the case, I strike that from the record. And I will mention that in Saudi Arabia, he finished second. He finished second, right? Didn't he tie with Finau? I'm pretty sure. I didn't write it down. I'm going on memory, but I'm pretty sure Rose was second in Saudi. And so was Finau. They might have tied. All right? 6% owned. If the Euro thing is real and the major pedigree is real, taking a chance. It's hard for me. It's hard. I said that 3 times. It's hard for me to ignore his record. At 6% owned. I'm getting 6% owned. Justin Rose, Louis 10%. Fitzpatrick, 11%. You might have had the wrong Euro. So, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Justin Rose. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Oh, my God. I'm trying my best to hustle. I hope you're enjoying the show. How's the show so far, by the way? How am I doing? All right? Yeah, screw you, Charlie. Pick your own losers. Abe Answers, 19% owned. A little short knocker and a 20-mile-an-hour wind. I know he was great at Quail Hollow. It still escapes me how he did that. He had to be perfect in every aspect of his game. Is he gonna repeat that? There's no chance. Now, I say that. Total chance. Of course he can repeat it. I love it. Yeah. Play Abe Answer at 19%. Have a good time. But also at 7,900 is Adam Scott, that handsome fella. Oh, boy. Adam Scott. I heard somebody say, I think it was Andy Johnson. I don't want to not give him credit. You got a Pete Dye, but with some wind. It's kind of like a combination. It's like the love child of an Open Championship and the Players combined. And if that's the case, why not Adam Scott? Adam Scott loves himself some wind. He finished 11th here in 2012. Can he win? Yeah, he could win. Will he win? No. So he won't win. He he does win, kind of. So he could. So he kind of can win. He kind of does win. And he probably won't win. But since 2016, 5 years of majors, 3 missed cuts. Good major pedigree. He's won the Players. He's finished second in the Open Championship. He should have won. 4 bogeys on the last 4 holes. He should have won the Open. His current form is shaky. I'll give you that. You know, he's a veteran. He did finish 13th at the Honda, if that means anything. Now, he wasn't great at the Masters. All right, so maybe he gets back. It's a little squeamish. Maybe he gets himself back. He's a veteran. He likes this golf course. In the last 11 PGA Championships, he's got 1 missed cut. Now, did that miscut come at Whistling Straits? Yes. Does that concern me? Yes. But he's 7% owned compared to Abe Answer, who's 18? 19? It's like triple the ownership. Adam Scott's better than Abe Answer. I don't care what anybody says. I want the veteran. I don't have to worry about distance. I know he's going to be comfortable in the Paspalum at the CIMB in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, where Justin Thomas won. You know who finished second there? Adam Scott. Paspalum. No worries. Like I said, he finished 11th here last time he was here. That's an 11th place on Paspalum greens. I am a little worried about his form, but I got to play my guys. I'm playing my guys. Almost all my guys. So with these 5 guys, with Hideki and Tony Finau, Tommy Fleetwood, Justin Rose, Adam Scott, it left me some wiggle room. I had about $7,900 left, I think. Maybe 78. I don't remember. I wanted to play Paul Casey. I did. Paul Casey's one of my guys. I played him at Bethpage Black last year. His record in majors is pretty good. I didn't have him on my DraftKings team last year at Harding Park, but I did have a bet on him because I think he was over 101. He might have been like 70. I did bet him at Harding Park, so I was rooting for him coming down the stretch. Which pained me because Morikawa was phenomenal. But I did have the bet on Casey. He's 18% owned. I think that's the high. Other than Answer, Nancy in Accounting is playing Paul Casey. So it was earlier in the year. Maybe it was the Players or one of those Florida events where Paul Casey was a really highly owned guy. And I said, that's trouble. And he put a bunch in the water at the Players, but I think he ended up not being so terrible. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Nobody knows. So I'm just going to say Paul Casey, 18%, might not work. Maybe it's high because of his second place of last year, which is stupid, but people are stupid and they don't know any better. So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to play Paul Casey. I'm going to go back to Shane Lowry. One more time. Is Shane Lowry going to win? 2-time major champion Shane Lowry? No way. He's not going to win. All right, so he won't win. He does win, but he hasn't in a while. And he's not going to win. But his last 5 majors since his win, he had a win, a 66, a 43rd, a 25th, and a 21st. 21st and a 25th, his last 2 majors. Those are both at the Masters. But that's eye-opening. He's never really played well at the Masters before. He's 7% owned. Again, low ownership. He was 8th at the Players, which I think it was a Pete Dye design. He won an Open. We want to talk about marrying the Players and an Open championship? There you go. I liked him at Quail Hollow, and he made the cut. He probably shouldn't have. The cut dropped. He hit one OB on the par 5 and got blown, and he should have been gone. But he made the cut, finished 65th. It wasn't great. But he's got a T9 and a T3 at the Heritage. Hard golf courses. Oakmont, second place. Bethpage, T8. He won Portrush. Why not? And here's a little fun nugget. You may have only heard my buddy Steve mention it on the Golf Gambling Podcast. Shane Lowry's a member at the Bears Club, where they have paspalum greens. And he's a member there, and he practices on it all the time. He's going to be very comfortable. The greens aren't going to screw him up. He's good in the wind. If the wind picks up, he's going to grind his ass off. He's a Euro. Is he going to win? No. But why not Shane Lowry? Why not Tommy Fleetwood? Why not Adam Scott? Why not Justin Rose? Why? Because they're not going to win. Why not Hideki? Why? Because he's not going to win. Fine. But maybe one of them wins because Gary Woodwin won and Shane Lowry won and Hideki won. And so why not? You never know. Nobody knows anything. And I can't differentiate anybody at the top. And the golf course is going to be hard, we think, and it's going to be windy, and the pampered fucks might get screwed, and you might have an out-of-nowhere winner. And that's my narrative. That's what I'm playing. Out of nowhere, 100-1. Who the fuck knows? Why not? Maybe Jimmy Walker wins. Not this tournament, obviously, but he did win a PGA Championship. Nobody knows anything. So that's what I'm doing. Some of the guys I like to bet, Adam Scott's 110-1. Justin Rose is 100-1. Fleetwood went down to 70. Lowry's 90. Rahm's 15. I hate that I have to bet him. I got to keep my streak going. Westy is 110. Now, don't know about Westy's short game. It's 110-1. I might put something on that. If I was going to dip into the $6,000 range, I really like Alex Noren. I think that's a really good play at 6,600. I wasn't about to leave $1,000 on the table or $1,200 on the table, so I didn't roster Alex Noren, but he is rosterable. Alex Noren is rosterable. And if you remember, if you're a big-time fan of the show and you've been watching me for a year or two, Dylan Fratelli on a Pete Dye track might be a thing. He's got enough distance. He's got a good, decent short game. It might be a thing. You want to throw – he's 400-1. You can get decent top 20 odds on him. He was great. He was good at the Players. Almost hit that top 20 at the Players. So maybe Dylan Fratelli. I don't know what to do for one and done. This is the last thing, and then we'll do questions and review and everything else. 909. Retweet the show. Like, subscribe, or don't do any of it. I don't care. We'll be contrarian, and we won't tell anybody. I have Justin Thomas available. I have Rory McIlroy available. I have Victor Hovland available. I have Brooks available. And Terrell Hatton. Those are all the guys in the top 15 that I have available. I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I'm actually on a heater of being wrong. So I should just pick Justin Thomas and be done with it. Will that contradict everything that I said? Yeah, but there's disclaimers all over the place. I'm worried about Rahm, honestly. I picked him last week, thought he was going to win, and then shit the bed here. Now, he shit the bed last week. I'm worried about him. Not going to lie. But should I play JT? I'm not going to play Rory. I wouldn't mind seeing Rory shit in the bed here, and then I can play him at Torrey Pines, where he's been really good. Where it's going to play a little bit more like Torrey Pines always does. I don't know. Food for thought. So I don't know what to do with one and done. I already took Spieth. I had Spieth in Texas. He won. All right? Save JT for FedEx. But it's soft, you mean? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Should have played him at the Players, man. That was stupid. Where else? Where else are you going to use Hovland? I don't know. Wherever I want. Maybe not in a major. So, I might take Tommy Fleetwood in one and done. I got to think about it. I might take Shane Lowry. I don't know. I don't want to completely. I don't want to give up. Like I don't want to mail it. I don't want to mail it in. But all my guys, none of them have it. None of them can win. None of them can win. I used everybody already. Let me double check that. Did I use everybody that I rostered already? I used Adam Scott at Riviera. I used Hideki in Phoenix. I used Finau at Amex. Yeah. I used all those guys already. So that only leaves I used Adam Scott. I used Paul Casey. So I can use Fleetwood. Oh, I might be able to take Rose. I thought I used Rose and Valspar. Oh, I switched it. Look at that. You see that cross off? That says Justin Rose underneath there. I switched it from Rose to Russell Henley. How about that? Justin Rose. One and done. Finished what? Finished third here last time. Great in the majors. Oh, yeah. Yes. I like Rose more than I like Fleetwood. Wait, do I? I don't know. All right, I don't know who I'm taking from a one and done. I'm going to put it in, and we'll see. Maybe I'll tweet it out. All right. That's it. That's my PGA show. 6 guys who can't win or won't win or don't win. We'll see. Maybe one of them wins. And I'm contrarian, and I have the winner. How about that? Rose is gross. Charlie, are you asking me questions? All right, so we'll do some questions now. If you care. If not, listen, good luck this week. Thanks for watching. My phone's been buzzing with retweets and shares and likes and all that shit and quote tweets and everything else. I appreciate it. So thank you for that. Good luck this week, and we'll see. And Carter, if you're watching, thanks again so much for the gift for my niece. That is so sweet. It's so sweet. And good things are coming your way, buddy. Appreciate that. All right? Giants aren't winning. Leishman, you're welcome. There he is. My guy. Can't think of anyone that fits your narrative more than Kuchar. Did you give him a look? I need somebody with a little bit more beef. I need somebody with a little muscle off the tee. No, I'm not there with Kuchar. Play him at Colonial next week. Well, I was a little snowball doing. I hate that fucking dog. I have to have a tenants meeting. I'm putting together a tenants meeting. I got to talk to my buddy Brian and Snowball's owners, and we got to figure out what to do about the downstairs situation. You said players at Open Championship. Louis. Yeah, but he's 10% owned, Louis. It's too high. I like Rose instead and Fleetwood. Lower ownership, same upside, in my opinion. Overtime, Bruins. Oh, well, good luck, Charlie. Thoughts on Flower, Neiman, and Sergio. Sergio's been terrible in the majors. Neiman's worried about his short game. And Ricky, come on. You're stealing my line. No, Steve, I've given you proper credit for that line. Pick your own losers. It's been a staple of this show for 3 years. Just because you've only been watching for one, that's your problem. Steve Sierra in the YouTube chat is the author of Pick Your Own Losers. You were on that podcast. I was what on that podcast? What does that mean? Oh, I meant to bet 99-1. Yeah, go for it. It's 99-1. Yeah, why not? He doesn't win. Pick him. You were great on it. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Those guys are really good. Steve especially. I know Capper's going to get pissed. I say that. But if you want equal credit, you can't be calling your co-host the god of golf himself. All right? Cantlay. What's leash ownership? Good question. Leash ownership is 9%. Less than 10% for Leishman. It's not terrible. My buddy Steve, he asked me, he needed a future bet for all the majors coming up, but I told him Leishman. This was a month ago. Cantlay? Cantlay's bad in like Florida. Somebody posted a thing about East Coast Cantlay. That might be a thing. Although I think Cantlay contended at the Valspar, he contended at the Players. But no, that's a bad 3%. That's 3% for a reason, a good reason. Better win equity. Reed, Hatton, Finau. Reed. Come on, Bert. Do better. Take a peek at Bernd Wiesberger, 500. I did. Him and Bezadenhout. I looked at both of them. Don't think I haven't been looking. I looked, but I made my lineup. I have no one above 10. I have nobody below 7. I have 6 guys that can't win that are $8,000. Thomas Pieters thoughts? Temperament might be an issue with Thomas Pieters. When are the bagels? What was that? When are the bagel shirts coming? Been asking for months. Listen, I have a shirt guy. Bagel shirts aren't coming. Thanks. He's Andercursed. Leishman is Andercursed. Ah! What's funny? I went Cantlay Burger and you shit on them right away. Cantlay stinks. I know Cantlay stinks right now. Augie, go for it, man. Go for it. Cantlay's got the short game. If he figured it out, of course he could pop. Listen, guys, I only play one lineup. All right? I'm in 50 contests. All right? Not all of them are for $1 or for a quarter. So I play one lineup. I put it in 50 contests. So I'm all in on these 6 players. And I can't take a cam chance on a Patrick Cantlay coming out of it this week. Could he? Of course. If you want to play multiple lineups, like our brother plays 10 lineups, and you pick everyone, go ahead. That doesn't do anything for me. I don't play everybody. I play 6 guys. No love for C. What does that say? I can't see that. You forgot another of my Stevisms. If you want help, if you want to help me, don't help me. Yeah, I did forget that one. No love for Siwoo. Siwoo shaking that ass. It's a little beefy. A little beefy for Siwoo. Don't love it. Go to Around the Green, bro. Go to Around the Green. Tell your fans about the bet you have with Capper. No. Listen to the podcast. I have Fleetwood over Keegan. Big deal. I guess I will tell. Cantlay a damn good golfer. He'll find it like Rory did. Yeah. Will it be this week? I don't know. He's Austrian like us, Nichols. Thanks, Charlie. Tom Hoagie started out great. That somebody fucking messed with my karma, texted me about who's doing what or tweeting me, and my team went down the fucking toilet because people don't know how to keep their goddamn mouth shut, and they're talking to the pitcher during a no-hitter. So don't blame me. Screw you, Steve. Yes, I did bet Leishman on all the majors. See? There you go. Grillo can't win. I know. But it's a major. Now, Grillo impressed me at Bethpage Black. Not going to lie. And he's good on the greens and all that stuff, but there's a step up in class. I'm worried about that. Just not there with him. Just not there. I mean, I love Emiliano Grillo, ball striking bastard. Just optimal putting surface. I get it. It's just not this week. Not in my top 6. Okay, this is too much. S. Klein, I did 5 minutes on Paul Casey. Did you put in our pay to picks? Of course I did. Doesn't matter with you, Steve. How that 90-degree weather treat you today? Like shit, whoever this is. How'd you know it was 90 degrees? Let me know when you send money. Send me money now. Send me money now. Please. I'm hemorrhaging. Send me money now. Pay me 60, pay me 40. I don't care. Send me money now. Great show. Good luck this weekend, Bagels. Thanks, Scott Ramsey. Bagels. No coke rack? No. Not in a major. Not ready. I know not to bother you when golf was on. Yes! Listen, I did a whole rant. Do not tweet me tomorrow. Do not tweet me out. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone unless Xander's hosting a trophy. Then you can bother me. All right? I'm in New York City. Hot as balls today. Oh, brutal, Jake. Oh, I'm sweating. I got my cooling towel. Water. I go through water. I'm peeing all day. It's horrible. We haven't even hit Memorial Day yet. All right. Last 36 major winners, been top 50. Great Justin Ray stat. Okay. All these guys I have are in the top 50. They could be in the top 50 and be 100 to 1. Rose is in the top 50. Fleetwood, they're all in the top 50. Same tomorrow, New Eagles. Horrible. Yeah. Okay. All right, is that it? Everybody done? I think I'm done. Sweating. I got to put my one and done picker. Got a little Euro flavor. Yeah, Steve, please, mail tomorrow. Hemorrhaging money. That's it. My daughter got braces. I'm going to California next month. Pay for that hotel room. Just big expenses. Just, yeah. Yeah. I didn't wait for my tax return, and I kind of like hedged. I kind of like hedged against that, and I still haven't got my tax return. So things are not going well financially right now. We'll be fine. I know we're going to be fine, but it's get a little dicey. So yeah, send that money. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell your friends. Do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. All right, are we done? Oh, that's funny. All right, I gotta go. Anybody else got anything? Yeah, I know, Steve. There's my bagel trophy. All right. Oh, hey, Gio. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to go. Is everybody okay with that? I'm getting text. I need to end the show. Hey, Ridley. How are you? How's Lane? Or are you Lane? I can't keep you two. Kai Knoll. I don't know what's going on. Screw you, Jed. Leave me alone. See, that's the problem. I know you guys do it just to bother me, and I know that you're just doing it just to bother me, and yet it still bothers me, and you do it anyway, which bothers me. Steve, I don't need $180. Why are you sending me $180? I don't need it. I need $60. That's what you owe me. Because you want to pay for the next two. No, don't do that. Because I don't want to have to pay $80 when it's time. Don't do that. All right? Kirshner is really upset. Well, you shouldn't have talked to the pitcher during a no-hitter. That's his problem. I birdied the first hole and shot 91. It was a death march. Oh, okay. I need to get back out on that golf course. I didn't want to go yesterday because I needed the prep for this week, but I need to get out there and do some chipping because I really feel I got a good score coming next round out. I really do. I really hit the ball well last time I played. I did something different with my arm. Going to work on that. I got a golf lesson. I'm ready to go. All right? It's a show about nothing. Hey, screw you, Di Lorenzo. You never have never have anything nice to say. Oh, there you go. Sandage brothers. All right, couple of players. Kids. I don't know. I don't know what that means. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching the show. Good luck this week. Next week, we have Colonial. All right. Well, ball striking bastards. That's Steve, 60. Thank you. Seinfeld reference, take out of context. I know it. You are not going to get a Seinfeld reference. You're not going to get a Seinfeld reference by me. Believe me when I tell you, you are not going to get a Seinfeld reference by me. I know what you're referencing. But you're also, if you're saying this is a show about nothing, you know what? Screw you. Some good stuff here. All right? You deserved it. You deserved it. All right. I'm leaving. All right. Goodbye. Thank you. See you next week. All right.